Hi Dad, I'm just doing this for you quickly because it's the easiest way of showing you exactly what I did. Um, Let me just make sure everything's off. Everything off? Yeah, I think everything's off. Right, so we've got the background layer, and I'm just going to show you exactly what you really are talking impossible. The shadow is exactly the same colour as the hair. We've got this little doorknob or something here as well. So this is what I've done. What I did was I selected a part of her hair which was, I made a selection about of this bit because it's the only bit of hair that she's got which has actually got a fairly normal background to it. So I did that and then copied that to a new layer which gave me this, and then I did that about however many times, 7 times or something, to go all the way around her head. So I'll show you, etc, etc, and you can see that I've built these up so they go all the way around her head, and just copied it and then moved it and twisted it so it's roughly following the line of her hair. I'll just turn these off again, and then what I've done is put a mask on all of these and just with a soft brush just painted out the edges a little bit. So you go from that, and you can see the hard edge, to there, and then this one, paint out the edge, and then I'll just show you these. And then with a bit of cloning tool and a paintbrush, I think I just did this, which I've just painted round basically and cloned a bit, but I haven't done anything, you know, gone anywhere near the edge of her hair. All the edges of her hair are done with this one. This is just cleaning up the outside layer. I then copied that, all of those adjustments, to one new layer, which is here. See, there's absolutely no difference. Okay, so that's copied, flattened all of that. That's the Command Alt Shift E, which flattens the whole thing to one layer. So then you can turn all of these off because they're not doing anything. So now we've got the whole thing on one layer. And then what I did, this is a tricky part, right, having got it all onto one layer, I then created a mask, and I did this mask, I'll show you, this is probably the complicated part, but I went to the channels palette, I looked at the one with the most contrast, which is quite hard, but I decided the blue had the most contrast, so I copied the blue channel. You'll learn all this at a later stage. Copied the blue channel, image adjustments levels, and then the idea is to get some of it black and some of it as white. And that I'll show you very roughly, but that's got the outline of a hair pretty much black with a white background. And then this is the one I actually used, so I've just painted with a black brush. And then with that as a channel, you can then command click on the icon of the channel and it will load that as a selection. Then on the layers palette, as soon as you hit mask, it will turn that into a mask. Now the mask is actually the wrong way round, so with the mask selected we do image adjustments invert. That gives us a rough outline. And then I just had to paint white where the rest of her face was and her jumper was, and that gave me this pretty much. And then with a solid colour background, so this is a solid colour, because it's a really poor selection, there's no way, if we made this white, you'd see it's quite bad. So by using a similar colour to what the background was, you sort of get away with it more. So that's what I've done. And then rather than just being plain white, I created a pattern layer, and this just puts like a bit of a cloudy effect in the background. And then what's this layer doing? Not a lot, I don't think. No, it's not doing anything. And then brightened her teeth and brightened her eyes, and that's what I've sent you.